I guess all are ready. I would assume so. Yeah. So let's just start in here. Not waste too many time. Very nice words there from Kazuya. Thanks a lot. Always feels good, of course. So, Boar Clan FFA. I don't think I will get along with no army here. A lot of good players in here. A lot will go for lore, I can imagine. But who knows? Let's see. I at first hope that all are connected. Yeah, but usually good players are around. Doesn't happen that often. Usually it just works all day. Nice. I'll snipe you. All good, all good. Hi Bashko. How are you, man? Welcome. So for good lore start here. Everyone got sniped by Malcolm. Hey, yeah man. You too, bro. Lore stone already. That's a start, I would say. The circle of stones would be very nice. Very nice. Also not too bad. Yeah, we should at least have a little bit of coastal area so we can get for docks here. I think I'm gonna get it. Oh, that's cool. Oh my. Actually, oh damn it, okay. But I'm going for the wood camp right now. I know. It could be misunderstood. 50 wins aren't bad. I just wanted to say that he ranked down feels bad, man. That's sad. Actually, finally set up my hotkeys here. Are they still set up? Yes, they are. They are. Nice. What a scrap. Yeah, man. Hey, you are actually easy y'all rank, right? So I were actually quite lucky too that I didn't rank down there. Weren't the unclosest thing. Okay, that's really cool. Just gig, man. Damn it. I just got it away. Crash! Crash! Thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated and welcome, of course. Another field. What the hell? Okay, shipwreck, sheeps, fields, all over the place. I think I'm going to lose. I'm completely cut off from the map. And medium. That's all I need, man. You don't even need to scout anymore. Come here. I don't care. Like, I have my stuff. They can kill those draggers. Ah, damn it! Forgot there were two. Actually, damn it. I'm better at this game because of your video. Hi! Thanks a lot. Thanks thanks a lot for saying that, man. Always pretty good, of course. And yeah, I just hope you have a lot of fun with the game, of course. Oh, I got rude, bro. What happened? Yeah, of course. The wolves I forgot to clean out are now going to haunt me. It's my third low villager, so it's not bad. But I'm definitely cleaning this out after the winter. Even before the winter. Maybe even before the winter. I don't get the lure before the winter, but yeah. Wood now. I heard you go for wisdom during loading screen though. Nah, man. Fake news. Chilling out. I got way too many codes, by the way, for playing against a raven. 2 ravens. Oh! I'm gonna have some problems there. Nice disinformation. Yeah, man. The mind game's going on. And Kazuya Yagami in the game Grey Raven watched your video and is a big fan. Hey, cool. Yeah, I saw him before. Yeah, he told me before that he was really cool. Just told me to keep on doing what I do. Really cool, of course. To actually clear out this wolves I forgot before. I don't think my warriors could have actually survived this, but in the end I will need to as one of my warriors anyway here. Not too bad. It's for the greater good. Getting all those juicy farms. I don't think I deserve all those farms, but I'm still going to take them. Oh. Well, in the end it worked out, but I could have had way less damage on this guy here. Like, not all too much, but less. You could have killed bot warriors and finish him up with one more, I think. Yeah, that's just what I think. I could have least, yeah, paid less gold there than I did. But the least thing. Maybe I could have even microed it out and did it with 2, but therefore the wolves would have needed to stay a little bit split there. Sometimes I get really lucky with that, sometimes really not. Cure that! Lurk Doge post! Hey, cool, man! Really cool. The Doge coming in here. I like getting note. Okay, for that ring. Do I wait for... No, I don't read. No. I go for a little bit more wood here. I'm gonna go for that lore here, definitely. I was just thinking about if I wait to build all the buildings until I get simple living, but the dog ride will I get? I don't get the dog ride now. I will wait with the towers, I think, even though I could... Maybe I will regret not doing that, but I just hope it won't happen until then. Still, this is a crazy map for you. Also, only that little choke point to defend. Yeah, man. I just... Oh, I got to... Let's see. Let's see. It's gotta depend. The ravens can get me under a lot of pressure, I realize, but... Let's see. Don't know how perfectly... Yeah, it's like the usual thing. Like I thought about, I don't know how perfectly play it out right now, but I'm going to go handiwork, of course, and take full advantage of this farms. And just try to not upgrade anything and just get all the glowstones down. But to really go completely crazy there, like in the last stream, a lot of players told me that they end up at way higher lore counts than I do, but What definitely is necessary for that you keep on expanding, because you can get more lure stones now. And in this position, I don't really want to do this, to be honest. Like, why would I get out of the choke point here and fight somewhere here? Please. Nah. This is like the max I want to go for, definitely. But I think I'm gonna go for it. We're just thinking if I'm going to go for this, but definitely yeah. Oh, stones should still be mined, even though it's not even close as important as for other clans. I realized. Like sometimes I were really like, damn it, you didn't mine the stone just in the right moment with Boar, and then I realized, who cares? Just gotta be quicker than the ravens. You think that's possible, man? Like the towers are going to be up, of course, but I don't think you mean a win, right? I'm really loading out how the Boar clan is working in the moment, because I really think it can be way stronger than I believe right now. I even wanted to make a tutorial video on it, and I pushed it a little bit back because I thought, no man, that wouldn't be good. Like, you just figuring out more and more things and then doing a tutorial video, and a week later I have way more knowledge about the Boar clan. That wouldn't be a good idea. So really looking out here. I don't think it's actually possible to get the lore win because before the ravens hit. Nah, man. Nah, you didn't mean that. I guess you meant the tower. I had a similar start in a game yesterday and just built law stones in second year. Yeah, the law stones will definitely be up, and the towers. Ah, I will need to upgrade 4 towers, man. Now, these are 16 stone, but in the end, like, I don't even upgrade the scout camp. Right? I could break down the scout camp right now. Why not? I just ask you, why not? 16, you sure? 20! Oh my god! It's so costly! Oh. Oh my god. It's like no carpentry mastery, no rules. I'm gonna build anti-dragger towers here. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade those anyway. Man, so much. Let's get one back here. I want this tile, to be honest, very soon, so I can get up the third farm and I have my full efficiency going on. So I'm thinking about if I delay the feast a little bit for first getting this tile here and then getting the feast. Yeah, it should be very, very cool, actually. Can I boost the farmers too? Like when I have the farm up in that moment, I should maybe hit the food count for the feast again. I'm not that sure about it. Taking one woodcutter off? Nah, that's a little bit too much, right? I'll keep a few woodcutters. And handiwork is going to come in too. Right now, the Boar clan feels really good, but maybe even a little bit too good. I don't know. What do you think about the board changes? It's too strong? Just general? Doesn't have to be that educated. Like you see. I'm telling my opinion about anyone too. I don't know stuff. So, getting for the third farm here. I should definitely get a second dog up, so I can get a quite good gold count here. But just right now I want to focus at that feast. Yeah, man. Keep it feastly here. I almost didn't play Boar before release, and after some games now I think it's a little bit too good. Yeah, it's like The screws go into each other a little bit too easy, right? Like this spawn is insane, so yeah, why not? Of course, when you get two sheeps and a shipwreck and 3 farms, of course the start is going to be very, very, very good. But I can't think of a really bad start, but makes you completely unable to do this here, and this is a little bit crazy because you have that definitely for other clans. And that's a little bit crazy, definitely. Yeah, not too cool. You should definitely work on that farm. It's a really good place. You will make loads of food for me. I would appreciate it a lot. Let's feast. Feels mad the argument yesterday that start energy is just too important now. False mad. Ah, okay. Yeah, made the argument. Yeah, I got that. Until now. That the start energy is just too important now. Yeah. That's right. That's so strong. Yeah, because before you could always go aggressive. If you, oh my god, my start is so bad. Okay, let's go in the front. Like that's the only thing you can do in that point. And just right now, like the rush debuffs were quite hard, and I think they could have actually been so hard that fighting in general got a little bit obsolete. I'm gonna see how that just how it feels right now. Didn't have too much of the feeling in the start, but I know I had my games too where I ran in with 15 warriors into an enemy and they are left with 6 attack, and yeah, bye bye warriors. Yeah, shield barrels are definitely the way to go now if you want to go aggressive in my opinion. If you want to get aggressive, that is like big explanation if you want to do that. I don't know if you want to do that in more time. Like you of course can go for that and you can succeed with that. But if you think about it, like what gives me the biggest win percentage? Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm still gonna play aggressive games, of course, because I really like the playstyle and it's just fun. So I'm gonna switch to shield bearers, I guess, mostly with the clans, and try to keep on a little bit of an aggressive playstyle. But in general, I think if you want the highest win rate, you should definitely go roar and yeah, defensive. Or yeah, defensive mostly means lore or feign. Like you need to at least have the back door. You can of course go very slow and go aggressive, but nah, it won't really happen. So you always want a little back door. What your win is if your enemy doesn't attack you, but you always can turn up a little bit more and threaten him with that. And that totally depends on the spawn. To come back to your point, what I actually were talking about all the time. Yeah. So that's completely right. The more you spend time at your base, and that seems to be the better thing right now, the more I think you will actually... I didn't click air addition. I were thinking that I'm doing a mistake there right there, but not too bad. Yeah, the more time you are at your base, yeah, the longer the game goes in the end. Same argument in the end. The more important to build their spawn, actually, that of course. You could get with a little bit better spawn, like when you had like no food but a shipwreck, you could always say, okay, come, I go aggressive now. But now it feels hard. It's definitely raid 2. And now I'm gonna go for here. Building everything up quite hard. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna start hard. I think I have a little bit time. So I'm gonna build all those juicy towers in the winter. Yeah, this villager I totally wanted. Thanks for that. More villagers away. Go here. I right click just beside of chat and now I have a freaking Windows thingy before in front of it. Now it's gone. My solution to the problem is I mostly play medium at the moment because it's not as clean as in hard. Yeah, that's definitely the thing. And ice, yeah, I mostly play it too, to be honest there. But yeah, it's still a curse, of course. I think when you completely want to get out of it, of course you can go for it. This happens to me so often in the last time. I forgot to put it in Reddit, man. Really bad community member. Don't want a dentist in your community, man. He's not gonna post things. He's just going to chill. Go lore. But yeah, that's I think quite good way to out of. And of course, if you want to go completely out of it, you can play team games. And I think in team games, the aggression should still be going hard. I don't know. It's not that I don't enjoy team games. I just have my days where I really like play team game. I have days where I play FFAs or 1v1s. I think in general I like the yeah, like being alone. Of course, a little bit. I don't know, not of course, like many players really like to play with teams all the time. But I don't have to, definitely, but I totally not disliking to play with a team. It can be really cool. And the more you play with, yeah, same experienced players as you, like when there's a matchmaking or something around that, that would be great. So, yeah, you don't really have to make those lobbies. And you want to wait for players the whole time. And they don't really know what's going on. When it's going automatically, way easier. But I think you can expect that. I'm going for all those stones and towers. Like I said. Towers, 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 towers. Towers, towers, towers. Farmers off. Maybe woodcutter. It's wood. Attacking in 1v1s in the supply rates meta is weird. You have to wait until your borders are touching, and even then you can't really go further than 2 tiles. So it's like, is it worth to make an army to make just some tiles of your opponent? Yeah, man. And in the end, when you got the tiles, like, you're out of food. Like, and you already needed to wait then way longer than you usually, because you don't have the normal food anymore, and you need to get a bigger food stock then, so your attack is going to be delayed even more. That definitely feels weird. The mid is so far away from me. The bear is so much faster on war than me. He can't imagine what I'm building up to here. If you know the Viper, it's not like that I would compare me in any way to the Viper, because he's a completely mastermind and I don't know how you can even play like him, but this is going to be a masterpiece. I'm gonna get him. How can you even call this a masterpiece? Yes, circle of stones to get this 10% bonus on top. But I'm gonna set one everywhere. I'm gonna pretend it is one. Just gonna pretend. I don't want to develop this area. No, no, never. Yeah, I need to upgrade this though as well. There's no real way around it. Wolf appears unplayable in 1v1s to me. If you can't attack early with them. Yeah, that's fair. Then I don't know what the point of the clan is. That's, yeah, feels a little bit weird, of course. Can play him a little bit slower. I would bet everything on it that the Falls still has some play up his sleeve where you can still... I forgot this wolf guy. Where you can still get quite something out of the wolf clan, but it definitely feels harder right now. Defensive strategy, man. I'm going to go so defensive, you can't even imagine that. Can't touch me. I need to upgrade this thing here, just to upgrade my towers. That's going to be so... Oh. Ravens are very low. Not very low, but quite low in war. Anything. I don't know what they're planning. It isn't even the event dragon, man. Leave the tower alone, you fool! What is going on with my mouse? Is it even... Yeah. I had this bug a little bit oftener now that my mouse is not in sync. It's not a huge problem, but it's definitely not very nice. Not very nice, but little bit. Oh my god, I'm talking too much. I'm doing way too less of the right things I should do right now. No, like microing all the freaking builds away. Do not need to get up the Manderson. I could build a stone here. What I have. How's it? Mast count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is not a lot, but it's a start. And I'm already going in the same. Wow, we had to go for trade. So I should actually have the edge here. Guys, why are you unhappy now? Can't we talk this out? Going for more sailors productivity. Getting way too much wood again. Could maybe get a little bit warband up. At least that much wood I can get here. I'm gonna go for more lore. Every point. Oh, hey. I got 4 sailors. Sailors, no masters, not better. Upgraded. Let's see. Let's do those upgrades. I guess some more here. And here. It's so far away, I can't really defend it. It's actually not even too important. This is going to be not cool if he attacks it in. Why the hell not? Come on. Make it 4! Make it 4, man! Give me 1. I don't even care, man. Damn it, I don't have any stone anymore. But I have all my stones up, so why should I really be mad about that? Nah, I'm gonna keep that for army in case I need it. Damn. Not that I would have anything. Maybe popping War Chief for the happiness. Could be not too bad of a decision here. We have some. We have no woodcutters. This is manly. You get a stone tower, and you get a stone tower, and you get a stone tower. Yeah, man. That's how I go onto market. I need a stone tower, and I need a stone tower. And they're looking so pretty with their yeah, defensive strategy stats. 10-5, 10-7. This is just yummy, man. 10-2 is not looking too bad, but this is better. Maybe you'd upgrade this too, but I would need to get a market for that, and I won't get that when I come back to myself. Army. I hoped for a moment. I forgot that I checked it a few times before that I won't get a single happiness from it. But why not have it? Because it's... Damn it! Doesn't give me anything. Should have more going for Player FFA maybe. 4 codes would be the most important, I guess, because I could get attacked in winter, but that would be cool. But yeah. Let's see. We'll actually need to mess up a little bit more wood here for the winter. Yeah, just like that. Keep it clean, man. You gotta get a camera back when you're trying to center unsure who is in fight. Yeah, forgot. Really strange stuff, man. It's when you control group a unit and she gets in fight. Always jumps to a weird spot, not to the normal spot it should jump to. Ooh. I just have a hotkey for my town center. I don't even use that dust often. I didn't put this mini-map target button, did I? Yeah, that's okay. Just need to remember those buttons. What did I say before? I think 12 codes should actually be... Ah, come on, let's go for Player FFA. Gets later in the game, and actually those attacks from those daggers can get a little bit more hurtful. And if I'm just going to repair all those towers all the time, you see my wood situation is not all the best, but it's alive. How much warband do I have? 6. But since my gold is not that high either. Is that a normal villager? No, that's a scout. No one too interested in me. I'm glad that it's like that. But I don't think it's going to stay like that. Just wait a little bit here. So getting the happiness for the war chief here. But he will eat food all the time. Yeah, come on, just get it. Happiness is cool. Maybe scout a little bit so you can prepare. I didn't have a scout camp. Wait a second. Do I even have free space? No, really. What do I not need? Need most of the stuff. What will I develop? Main tile? Don't have to go with. Wait a second. In general, not a bad idea, but I'm going to need to wait a second for it. Since nothing around here should really get broken down. Let's see. Definitely don't want to upgrade a scout camp here. But that would be too much, like upgrading a scout camp. Who does that? I mean, you could kill that drag tile. Yeah, maybe. Slowly but steady. Just going to go for legendary heroes there and do it with this bot chief solo. I have fur coats, right? Nah, damn it. Didn't went for it. Doesn't matter. Can get some slaps in. Gonna wait for some food here, since I definitely don't want to go off. Nah, he's quite close, man. Can just leave the war chief right in the star, right? The Dragon's Mood. Respawn! Yeah, the free tool improve is definitely cool, but I mostly thought about just giving me one tile more time. And maybe one more tower for them to run in. Therefore it's really cool. Definitely gonna take some time. It's 15. To push this, since I don't want to go off lore. This is not the way to go. Going off the lore. I never heard someone doing that. 200. But in the end I have the time. What shall I do else than getting this here? Getting me a little bit of time. Maybe we're getting focused. Pause. There is a bear. He's not going that hard on lore anymore, so he could maybe even think about attacking me here. Yeah, I know that. Colonization. Just placed completely in my hands right now. Saves me a few seconds and I hit lures like, yeah, very easy, so I can go for fur coats next time. Blue. Bear Shield Maid fighting against the Valkyrie there. So this is Odin's Wrath tile. Two wolves over there. I actually have a button for the villagers, I just forgot about it. Use the buttons, I finally mapped here. Oh, so nice that I can map buttons. Get some menders to, yep. I just wanted to get the food first for the tile here, and then I wanted to upgrade, yeah, heal the war chief a little bit. And a villager. With some armies and a will. I can even map him. Build the tower! Why is he not building the tower? Did they map that? I mean, no! You're the war chief. What were that? Oh. Nah, you stay there. Damn it. Let's get him there. Up with my feet. Put it up again. And the blizzard incoming. Yay! I don't regret going for that tile, I regret defending it. Definitely. Completely. I should have just given it to him. Go away. I should have saved this. And we're going for military strategy maybe? I don't know. Because I just wasted a little bit of gold too. Shouldn't have done that. Like going for the tile was completely legit to try to go for that, but in the end not worth. Going to try to get for it. Yeah, the attack went healthy for him too. That's good. I guess he wants to kill that bear, so I'm not going to kill it for him. And I can't actually do it before the blizzard, right? Maybe need to slow down a little bit, but I don't want to say that too loud. Instead of them. Damn it, man. I'm thinking about going for that tile again after the blizzard, but nah, man. Just focus on the win right now. Where? Ah. Rotmar. I just were looking for the blinking tile. We're so mercenary like. But Malcolm has his Jotnar now. I didn't even took the tools. Didn't forget that. Going for warrior upgrades here? Yeah, good damage. They're fighting in my base, so they're worth it. And slowly but steady going for the lore here. I don't know if I can actually defend it with just less of. Upgrade those towers and how, man? I have 0 stone, I have no stone around me, and I would need to break down a building now when I would want to build a market everywhere. Oh, where? Would need to take that tally. I would love to do it, but I can't right now. Oh my god, I have Mendes going on. Shouldn't have that right now, since all are upgraded. And get one more, we're good. But my lore got a little bit faster again. Nah, I need to stay on wood and food for that second year. I won't survive that blizzard. I was just thinking about now going a little bit harder on food and taking this here just as a puffer, you know? So they don't come through here. I don't even know if that's an English word, but so they don't come through here, you know? Would be cool. Don't even build a tower on that, just for the time. But we look for that after that blizzard maybe. Well, my production gonna be hardly reduced in the winter anyway. Ah, they all can see right now how far I am in lore because I hit the 80%. Let's see. Bucked dog. We're gonna improve. Oh, damn it, man. I should have done this way earlier. Thought about doing warriors before. After the winter, I don't think that he's going to attack me in the blizzard, although it would be good if he does that. But I don't think he's going to do that. Actually shocked that the ravens didn't do anything. Like, he is definitely on the lore. And this is the last lore. 1,200 to go. See if I can do it. I hope for no attack while at blizzard. Ah, Zomboss actually went too hard for this. For the attack. Oh man. Damn it. I think a few buildings are going to start burning. Oh no, it's okay. It's in a rip. Where's this guy, lol? Put it in my corner. Can carved stones burn? No, they can't. I'm very sure at least. But if they can burn, they're not going to be a mass of burning. Nah, just kidding. It's all good. Six. There's a kobold wall and yellow. It's hard. I can't even see anything. These guys act like they didn't sign up for a 6 FFA. Yeah, man. It always happens. Yeah, the boar just sits in his corner and does his boar thing. Let my giant across! Yeah, you get cut off quite often. I can't count the times I needed to run through Bash Bob's base to get somebody else. I don't need any wood right now anymore. So I have to stay alive here. I have 7 low villagers and just like, nah, a little bit low. So let's actually go for a little healing here. Up with that. Maybe being able to get an insane food count here. Don't flame me! I don't flame you, man. That's what I meant. It's just like you had sometimes that you were right side on the map, or any other player. That happens with other players, of course, too. But I can imagine that I know that it were a few times with you too. That sometimes I really got flamed from other players in FFAs I just played privately. When you had the middle cut and to run to the player who were just winning on lore, I need to run through your base, and I didn't even want to attack you, but I needed to take out your base there. Like, not your base, just your tile that were in the way. Go, go! Yeah, just sitting on the heels. Lore in FFA, and especially 6-man FFA, I think is a little bit too strong right now, but I think it had something to do with my start here. And that's it, man. Can't be stopped anymore. We still lost those games, by the way. Yeah, I can remember that too, but I didn't want to say it for some reason. No, I'm not hiding that. Yeah, man, that would be maybe cool. Just to make that gold win a little bit more viable. Because he is on plus 40 right now, but he can't do it. Would maybe be a cool thing to counter the lore a little bit. Domination games, man. But yeah, we see right here. Oh, I really love the new style on the map right here too. I never saw it in that big map. And we have right here him starting with, I think this is like a mass stone right here, not his normal stone. He starts with 2 stones. He starts with his stones in a weird position. Nah, he has another stone right here. But not all too good of a stone position, definitely for red here. Blue, I would say that he actually mined his stone already here, or if he didn't, it is very, nah, he mined run already. My stones are already gone. Like in this position, you usually have your stones gone. I don't know why yellow has his stones still going here, and purple too. But yeah, that happened. And he's just, yeah, the stones just went away, so he's going for his upgrades here. And yeah, and definitely we can see he has 2 lore. The black player, Kazuya Yagami, and yeah, built quite a lot of buildings, just as Raven should do. I think he worked quite high in Fame 2, so did what he did there. And didn't actually send out raids. Both of the Raven didn't send out raids, but I had my upgraded towers in my tiles, and I guess the most they should have gotten from that were 100 food for the fields. So that's also a thing. My tile over here were touching the outer side of, like, we're touching the shore, and this stone too. And this should actually make you even more aware to make that stone, to mine that stone before the Raven is getting his mercenaries, or he won't even care about that you have a tower there or not. He gets the 5 stone there and bang, 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 bang. Just always spam it on it so the enemy can't mine the stone there, so you can keep on doing that and get your stone, stone, stone. And then even maybe going for lore, I don't know, you distract the enemy quite a lot and you have something to do then usually. GG, I wanted to thank you for being the prime representative of the game on YouTube. Hey, cool man. Really cool. It's crazy nobody else is converting this little gem. Oh, yeah. Can't say something about that. I just thought like, yeah, I really like to do content about this game. And I really enjoy that players really seem to enjoy this content too. Yeah, you cannot plan this, you cannot, yeah, expect this. It's just like really great, and I'm really thankful. That is like it is. It does get way too little attention. That's definitely like that. Like, I would always think like, if everyone would know about this game, way more players would play it right now. Rex is starting too. He has a nice campaign series. Yeah, I watched about it shortly, but I'm gonna look about it way more in depth because, yeah, I won't say I'm only Rex's biggest YouTube fan, but I definitely watch a lot of his videos there, and yeah, looking very closely to it. And I also like Liney's videos, of course, too. Just like his stream, cut it off in parts. But it's always really good to watch those players, how they come down to things and everything, and sometimes it's really cool to see the thoughts behind this. Like, when I looked in really early Liney game, when I really started out playing, and somebody told me, "Oh, you gotta watch Liney, man," and I jumped into one of. I didn't jump into one of his streams. I was streaming right in that moment, so I was watching a VOD, and I was just watching a stack game of him, and that were actually I were a stack fanatic before that happened. Thanks Gerardo Shikis 95. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Really cool. And yeah, I actually looked for a Liney game where he would play stack, because I knew, okay, you play a lot of stack right now, so the only clan you're really gonna get what he's doing right there, because he's so good, is the stack clan. And it were actually like it, because he were completely starving into the winter. He went completely starving into the first winter. Like no food at all. The villagers were already starving. It were like quite a problem for him. Like I thought, you see, this Liney guy. They say he's so good and he's going to starve right in the next moment. Haha. And in the next moment he hit Fane, and I were like, okay, you didn't even watch on the Fane. And thought, okay, man, this game is so freaking deep. Like, I was just thinking, okay, you just need to get food, and if you don't have food, you have a problem. And he were like thinking one step more ahead. Like, you don't need food, and you can even exploit this a little bit by letting them just starve for a little time, and then hit your Fane, and you will not have any disadvantages through that, and you will make the perfect use of Fane you can expect. And in this moment he started upgrading things too, and it were all great. We all had fun. Really cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop out here. I think I got a good conclusion of this game, and yeah, it was just a crazy storm, and they were quite unlucky that they had it. They had a quite hard way to get into my base, and I had a lot of fun playing this. So let's go to the title here. GG wanted to